Alright. Okay, let's check over here. How pulse disassembly? Yep, we did it. Ask Cracksmaster for the upcoach wedges. They're pretty heavy. But long story short, the Hyper Pulse is basically a combination of a resonance detonator and a pulse cannon. And it's a real weird nano weapon. Train someone's armor with this, and just like a resonance detonator, you'll send them flying depending on your physical strength. If you're really, really strong, you'll totally maul Titan elites. You're gonna succeed yourself to understand. Of course, the problem is that most of yours aren't that strong, so I see why you only use it as a high-rank weapon. It's useful anyway, though. The fire is more spread out and deals more damage than regular pulse cannon. If it wasn't for the Imperial Army's inflated prices for these things, everyone would be walking around with them. Now to the troopers, Omnicracker out. Anything else up here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that about does it for this area. Oh, for the love of it. Oh, you bastard! I needed that! That's right, sit completely still. Ow! Dang it! Alright, now I'm getting pissed. Just you wait, I'm coming right back for you. Where are you? Huh. You must have run off. Interesting. Hyperturret game history. In the early times of the Thousand Commando War, many raids on Thousand starships and battlecruisers were made, and they often faced heavy resistance. Sometimes, however, the invading force so great outpowered the crew of a Thousand spaceship that it became more of a game. When one particular Commander Berserk came faced a Muslim with a Thousand turret, he extended fired his resonance detonator. He sent the turret flying off its support pole, bouncing around the room until it came to a halt in front of a platoon of another Commando. One of them kicked the turret back across the room, and the Hyper Turret game was born. The platoon split up into two teams and tried their best to kick the turret into a door behind their opposing team. Any task that happened to interfere with the game was swiftly taken care of, and the turret kicking game continued. Before long, it was decided that the use of resonance detonators and hyperpulse weapons were also allowed while playing the game, to increase the mayhem. Whenever the turret became mangled beyond use or exploded to debris, the platform simply headed off to find a new one. The Gibraltar platoon was later given honor medals for their field studies and crates in combat. In modern Hyper-Turret game, the two teams line up on each side of a large field armed with resonance detonator and hyper-pulse nanoweapons. On each side, there are two posts dug into the ground to represent the door used in the original form of Hyper-Turret game. When the match begins, a Titan turret is tossed onto the middle of the field, and from then on, it's a free-form battle to shoot the turret into the opposing team's scoring area. A genetic supply of Titan turret heads has been collected in recent history, so that a new turret can be tossed onto the field whenever the current one is destroyed. The Hyper-Turret game is filled with nostalgia and fond memories of boarding Titan spaceships, although it's considered the most dangerous game ever invented by all the Ultra Minefield Run and Sea, which while it's even known Universal Command allowed, has been banned on 36 planets. These guys just want everything bigger, better, and more deadly and explosive. Self-destruct issues. Some Jews question the use of the self-destruct mode installed in Berserkers, Beasts, and Annihilators. As you know, it's integral to the effectiveness of the Beast to trigger the shock splinters explosive bit in the armor upon death. And it's imperative not to let the Tassel get their hands on the weapon left behind by dead Berserkers. One of the keys to the Tassel inability to catch up with our technology has always relied heavily on the fact that they can't salvage any nano armor or nano guns from the more advanced of our fallen troops, as they're similar blown to bits will kill. And when it comes to the Annihilators, who cares? We usually take everything on our battlefield weapon anyway. As for the Generals, yes, it's true that they used to carry random particle displays and warheads inside the armor until the tragic loss of General Tayo, whose warhead suffered critical failure in level 2 cities. That's all behind us. Now no self-destruct device so powerful as to be worth threat to our own armament with Tassel. Yeah, ain't that just typical? You know, hacking the enemy is a good thing to be able to do, but jeez, it can be hard to sneak up on them at times. Yeah, what's... There we go, just kicking him a bit around. Was it the one down here then? No. Maybe on the other side of the ship then? Let's go check. Commander Berserker, learn to count. I don't get it. We ride the door security levels in good old-fashioned ternary and everyone complains. As if the station had already advanced a lot before we almost completely switched to a decimal. They don't see how it's supposed to be easier to use. You got 3 joint per finger, a second hand to point at 1 joint on every finger. And even that kid can start memorizing the joint and number. So easy. Someone complained of using your 10 fingers to count to 10 instead. But come on, with ternary you can count from 0 to 242 in one hand. We're also fine mistaking your fingers up to represent numbers in decimal. What primitive idea. I see. Yosa the Invincible. Yosa was born on a small planet on the borders of Komodo territory, and following her exceptional result in combat training and her strong mind, she was chosen as one of the test subjects for a new type of shielding system. Based on the Tassel's planetary shielding technology, this system was immune to all forms of nanoweapons in existence, and unlike the weaker version used on shield doors, this system could even withstand 4-force alpha strikes. It had to be used to protect single individuals, as previous tests have shown that anyone coming too close to the actual shield generated by this technology suffered heavy neural damage. Unfortunately, this held true even now. Every one of the test subjects died within a few short cycles, except Yosa. Due to the extremely high cost and many casualties, the shield system project was stopped until further notice. Soon afterwards, a Tassel fully entered Commando space and noticed proceeded to alpha strike the unshielded planet. All research data was lost, but Yosa's shield indeed worked perfectly. She alone survived the strike. After drifting around on the planet for 2 long turns, she was found and picked up by the Commando Imperial Army. Miraculously, her psyche was intact, even after such an experience. As the star turns passed, Yosa was promoted to Annihilator class, and her reputation grew quickly. Even when her Annihilator exoskeleton was destroyed, she continued fighting the Tassel with her clawed hands and belief, defying strength, as the shield continued to protect her actual body from any and all attacks. She was eventually dubbed Yosa the Invincible, and many Tassel now fear her more than the Commando Generals, as her hatred for them is beyond fanatic. She sounds like a wonderful person to meet. I think it's going to seem there's no way I can sneak up, is there? I'll say I dislike those things, those beasts, very much. There we go. Now let's see what we have over here. Commando Trooper, I got it. Hi, Tierope. I finally figured out how the Berserkers can keep that damn cool when hit by a rocket. They perceive the exact moment before the hit, where temporarily puts my nanofield on the defensive. If you're hit by something that sends you flying, this will do knockback and let you land near feet. Or if the damage is small, but it's still that your normal pain is not happen, so it won't even stagger. The Berserkers called Tech. Sure, it doesn't reduce the damage taken, but it's useful for quickly getting back into the fight or escape more quickly. Plus, it looks damn awesome! Huh. Right, but I'll try aiming for not being hit in the first place, even though I made... Come here! I need life because... Oh wait, there was a way I do it. Or whatever. Come here! I thought I switched to this several other times not to... Oh, I don't have any ammo for it, I didn't notice. Well, no wonder I can't shoot anything. Oh well, I still got full. But man, that was a close one up there. And I'm starting to see there's very few Tarzan ships left. Jesus Christ, they're just getting annihilated, aren't they? Dan, it's me. I destroyed some huge weapon up there. I think it was the Phantom Hammer. Fantastic, that'll give us more time. I told you I could do it. It's good to see you're getting more confidence. Look, I know that you're going through, so I'm sorry for all this. What's with all of a sudden? You don't have to apologize. I feel like I finally understand what's going on now. I feel more determined. And when I headed up into the ship, I could see all the way to the horizon. Or what's left of it. Look, don't let that distract you. We need to get the commander out of here. Then we can worry about the rest. You're right. Just standing around talking won't save anyone. I have to get moving before they catch up to me. Talk to you soon. As a result of upgrading your attack stat to level 10, you gain a special trait Improved Autoloading. Special traits are permanent and blah blah blah. With Improved Autoloading, the subroutine programming of your nanoguns is enhanced, lowering the reload time of all non-rapid fire weapons by 20%. This does not affect the time it takes to switch nanoweapons. Over here! There's another one over here. Let us calm down, which will cost it dearly. Their strength. With Summoning Endurance, the temporary invulnerability time after being damaged increased by 50%. You're no longer knocked to the ground by the MPFB Devastator's recoil. Yeah, I should probably start getting health upgrades and such. Nothing else up here, nothing else up there. So health and assimilation is probably the next I'll start working on. Probably also trying to get the Tassen up, so I can use that weapon I found. No, stand still. Damn, I'm good.